Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well and welcome to Historic Adventures. Today, we're taking you on a journey to White Castle. We hope you enjoy the video. In ages past, White Castle, also known as Llantilio Castle, stood proudly amidst the Welsh landscape, its ruins now a testament to its storied history. Situated near the village of Llantilio Crosseney in Monmouthshire, Wales, this stronghold was born from the tumultuous aftermath of the Norman invasion of England in 1066. Crafted by Norman hands, likely under the direction of William Fitz-Osbern, the Earl of Hereford, White Castle arose as a bastion guarding the crucial route between Wales and Hereford. Its strategic significance was paramount, ensuring safe passage and securing Norman interests in the region. Yet, the winds of change swept across the land, and in 1135, a fierce Welsh rebellion erupted. In response, King Stephen marshalled the forces of White Castle alongside its siblings, Gromont and Skenfrith, forging a formidable alliance known as the Three Castles. This alliance bolstered their defences, forming a bulwark against Welsh incursions for generations to come. Through the ages, White Castle and its companions stood resolute, bearing witness to the ebb and flow of history as they continued to shield the realm from Welsh assaults. Their legacy endures, echoing tales of valour and strife in the annals of Welsh and Norman conflict. In the aftermath of the Norman invasion of England in 1066, a new era dawned upon the Welsh marches with the rise of White Castle. This stronghold emerged as a bastion of Norman power, a testament to their strategic prowess and determination to assert dominance over the lands they had conquered. Led by the formidable William Fitz-Osbern, who was appointed Earl of Hereford by William the Conqueror, the Normans wasted no time in expanding their influence. William's conquests included the key towns of Monmouth and Chepstow, solidifying Norman control in the region. Castles became the cornerstone of Norman authority, enabling them to pacify the Welsh, establish settlements, and assert their feudal claims. Originally christened Llantilio Castle, White Castle stood as one of three formidable fortresses erected in the Monnow Valley during this era. It is believed that Earl William himself oversaw the construction of these defences to safeguard the vital route connecting Wales to Hereford, overlooking the lands of Llantilio Crosseney and the flowing waters of the River Monnow. The castle's initial structure comprised earthworks and timber, with a strategic layout featuring inner and outer wards, protected by substantial earthworks and a fortified entrance to the south. The stability of the earldom faced challenges over time, notably when William's son, Roger de Burgh, rebelled against the crown in 1075, leading to the gradual fragmentation of the region's land holdings. The tumultuous year of 1135 witnessed a significant Welsh uprising, prompting King Stephen to reorganise control over key strongholds like White Castle, Grosmont and Skenfrith, uniting them as the formidable Three Castles under royal authority. Conflict remained a constant backdrop in the region's history. Despite moments of peace under Henry II, tensions flared again in the 1170s as Marcher families clashed with Welsh rivals, culminating in a Welsh assault on nearby Abergavenny Castle in 1182. In response, White Castle underwent substantial fortification, overseen by Ralph of Grosmont, marking a transition from earth and timber to stone defences, a testament to the enduring struggle for dominance in the Welsh marches. In the year 1201, a pivotal exchange occurred in the saga of the three castles, as King John bestowed them upon Hubert de Burgh. Rising from humble origins as a minor landowner to becoming John's trusted household chamberlain during his princely days, Hubert's ascent mirrored his growing influence within the royal court upon John's ascension to the throne. The three castles, including White Castle, were not mere symbols of authority but crucial military strongholds, stocked with essential supplies such as arrows and crossbow bolts, yet lacking in comfort as noted by historian Cathcart King. Hubert wasted no time in fortifying his newfound possessions, beginning with the upgrades at Grosmont Castle. However, fate intervened as Hubert found himself captured during military engagements in France. Seizing the opportunity, King John reclaimed control of the castles, passing them to Hubert's rival, William de Burgh. The turbulent political climate saw William's fortunes rise and fall, with his son eventually reclaiming the castles during the upheaval of the First Barons' War. Upon his release, Hubert rebounded to prominence, assuming roles such as Royal Justiciar and Earl of Kent, culminating in the restoration of the three castles to his custody in 1219 during King Henry III's reign. Hubert's fall from grace in 1232 led to the castles passing through various hands, including a stint under Wallerand Teutonicus, before returning briefly to Hubert and then again to Wallerand due to subsequent conflicts with King Henry III. Under Wallerand's stewardship, White Castle saw significant developments, such as the construction of new facilities like a hall, buttery, and pantry in 1244. Ownership shifted once more in 1254 to King Henry's eldest son, Prince Edward, marking a new chapter in the castle's history. The 13th century witnessed extensive rebuilding at White Castle, with differing views among historians regarding the timing of these renovations. Traditional accounts attribute the reconstruction to the 1250s and 1260s, involving demolishing the keep, erecting a new gatehouse, adding 4 towers, and reinforcing the outer defences with a stone wall and gatehouse. However, an alternative theory posits a phased renovation during Hubert's era between 1229, 1231, and 1234 to 1239, coinciding with the castle's designation as White Castle due to its white rendered walls. Despite enduring threats, including Prince Llewellyn ap Gruffydd's incursion in 1262, White Castle retained its strategic importance, especially under the Earl of Lancaster's stewardship from 1267 onwards. King Edward, the first conquest of Wales in 1282, diminished the castle's military significance, transitioning it towards administrative roles and military gatherings. By the 16th century, neglect had taken its toll, and White Castle stood as a testament to faded glory, noted for its ruins in historical accounts. Through these turbulent centuries, the castle bore witness to the ever-shifting sands of power and politics in the Welsh Marches, leaving behind a legacy intertwined with the fortunes of kings, nobles, and the realm itself. The fate of the three castles took a new turn in 1825 when they changed hands to Henry Somerset, the Duke of Beaufort. However, it was in the dawn of the 20th century that White Castle's story took on a new chapter under the ownership of Sir Henry Mather Jackson, as the 9th Duke of Beaufort, Henry Somerset, made the decision to sell the castle in 1902. Reports to the Royal Commission on Ancient Monuments in Wales and Monmouthshire in 1909 shed light on the efforts undertaken by Sir Henry to restore the castle, including the removal of ivy that had encroached upon its walls. Remarkably, the castle was noted to be in good condition at this time, a testament to Sir Henry's care. The site also gained a guardian of sorts, an elderly woman who managed the castle and collected fees from visitors who wished to explore its historic grounds. The turning point for White Castle came in 1922 when it was entrusted to the care of the state, marking a new era of preservation and appreciation for its historical significance. Today, White Castle stands as a testament to centuries past, managed with dedication by the Welsh Heritage Agency, Cadwa. Its enduring importance is recognised by UK law, with its designation as a Grade 1 listed building ensuring its protection for future generations to cherish and explore. Originally, the castle boasted a vast outer ward, extending eastwards from its central core. Today, only scant remnants of these expansive earthworks remain, hinting at the castle's former grandeur. The castle's entrance, now situated on the northeast side, was once positioned to the south before the 13th century. The outer ward, measuring 320 by 170 feet, is accessed through a gatehouse on its eastern edge. This area was fortified with a stone curtain wall, a dry ditch, and 4 stout mural towers, offering a formidable defence. The gatehouse, standing up to 16 feet tall, once featured a portcullis and drawbridge, emblematic of medieval fortifications. Circular towers dominated the defences, though one rectangular tower served as lodgings for castle officials. Within the inner ward, approximately 150 by 110 feet, a deep moat carved from the rock encircles the central keep. Here, 4 circular towers rise 4 stories high, guarding the gatehouse and domestic quarters within. The gatehouse, flanked by circular towers, housed a portcullis and drawbridge, crucial for controlling access. The constable or steward likely oversaw operations from these quarters. Eastward from the gatehouse lay essential structures such as the castle's hall, living quarters, chapel, remains of the earlier keep, service buildings, and the kitchen block. Though only foundations remain today, they offer glimpses into the castle's past grandeur. A postern gate connected the inner ward to the southern hornwork, a defensive structure likely linked by a wooden bridge and timber defences. The castle's unique arrow loops, featuring vertically offset cross-shaped openings, provoke historical debate on their efficacy. While some argue they facilitated defensive manoeuvres, others suggest they rendered the castle vulnerable to attacks. Tests conducted in 1980 revealed vulnerabilities to incoming fire, highlighting the delicate balance between defense and vulnerability in medieval fortifications. But there's more to this castle than meets the eye. In the dead of night, a spectral figure known as the White Lady roams its halls. She descends the steps to the terrace and walks into the woods, aptly named Lady Wood. Her ethereal presence leaves visitors both awestruck and unnerved. In the 1950s, the owner of the castle reported an eerie occurrence as the clock struck 1 a.m. An inner door opened and closed on its own, followed by the exterior door doing the same. The echoes of history reverberate through these ancient walls. Also, an employee who wished to remain anonymous shared a bone-chilling encounter of encountering a translucent figure in vintage attire standing by the kitchen area, only to vanish moments later without a trace. Various visitors also have their share of stories. From flickering lights to unexplained cold spots, each tale adds to the mystery surrounding White Castle's haunted reputation. If you are planning a visit to the castle, with all its historic wonders and scenic beauty, whether you prefer the convenience of public transportation or the freedom of driving, there are options aplenty to reach this captivating destination. If you're travelling by train, the nearest railway station to White Castle is likely to be in Abergavenny or Monmouth. From there, you can opt for a taxi service or a local bus to get closer to your destination. For those driving to White Castle, the roadways offer picturesque routes surrounded by lush Welsh countryside. From major cities like Cardiff or Bristol, take the scenic A40 or M4 motorway to reach the vicinity. Once you arrive near White Castle, ample parking spaces are typically available nearby, allowing you to explore the site at your leisure. Be sure to check local parking guidelines for any specific instructions or fees. As you approach the castle grounds, prepare to be mesmerized by its ancient walls and historic charm. Guided tours, when available, offer insightful narratives about the castle's rich history and architectural marvels. Remember to wear comfortable footwear for exploring the castle's grounds, which does include uneven terrain and steps. And don't forget to capture memorable moments of your visit against the stunning backdrop of White Castle. Whether you travel by train, bus, or car, visiting White Castle promises an enchanting experience steeped in history and natural beauty. So pack your sense of wonder and embark on a journey to uncover the secrets of this medieval treasure. Enjoy your visit to White Castle, and may your explorations be filled with awe and discovery. Thank you for joining us on this historic visit to White Castle. We hope you found this video informative. Don't forget to drop us a comment to let us know your thoughts, and be sure to give us a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to our channel for more fascinating content. You can also connect with us on social media. Our links are in the description below. See you on the next adventure.